Hello. I'm happy to see you again. We have two blocks of pitches ahead of us, and we're going to be talking about infrastructure solutions and AI for personal growth. Those who are watching us online can scan the QR codes and transfer to the Sber Unity platform, and those who are here in this room, I would like to urge you to use our application. Okay, the fourth block of pitches is called infrastructure solutions, and it is my pleasure to invite to this stage for 2 minutes our founder from Pakistan, who is working in Saudi Arabia, Abid Rafiq, a graduate of the Imperial College in London, and he's in the 150 deep tech startups in the world. The floor is yours.
Quantum computers are coming really, really fast. Within few years, they are going to break current encryption in minutes. What this means, today's cars, drones, factories, medical devices, and even power grids can be attacked in no time. Application and data of billions of these devices will be at risk. At ChipExpert, we are securing application and data of these devices in post-quantum era. This is Concordia 1, our flagship chip that acts as shield against quantum attacks. It is a tiny, low-power hardware which helps IoTs stay connected, secure, and future-proof. We have three major innovations: lightning-fast encryption, very little memory usage, and super-optimized software libraries. We are working with diverse customers from defense, media gateways, and medical devices in Pakistan, Turkey, Canada, and Saudi Arabia. And we're looking to expand into the Russian market. We are chip designers, having 20 years of chip design expertise. We have PhDs from top institutes, worked at top companies. We have built multiple chips, including at Intel and Infineon. I'm Abid, founder of ChipExpert. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I have experience in scaling multiple startups with one successful exit. We have raised $300,000 to build this test chip, and we intend to raise $2 million to bring this chip into production. We intend to work with Russian customers here to help shield their IoTs against quantum attacks, and we are looking for strategic partners to expand into the Russian market. We are currently operating in Saudi Arabia and Pakistan, and we are super excited to be part of strong semiconductor ecosystem here in Russia. Thank you.
Thank you, Abid Rafiq. These are excellent results. Yeah. I don't agree with the neural network. I think your benevolence is much higher than 47%. And let's take a look at the GigaChat's comment. What is it going to say? What the agent would recommend? That is based on the recommendations of the best venture companies and capitalists. Let's take a listen. Or there's no comment, is there? Okay. The GigaChat is still thinking. Thank you very much, Abid Rafiq. Our next startup is called Money Sensor. Magibiyam Suar Sakar, Russia. And the next founder will deal with the issue of unplugged iron, and all thanks to science. We'll find out in a second.
Hello, everyone. Did you know that almost 68% of people in Russia feel anxious whether they left electrical devices on at home or not, and they cannot focus? Maybe even some of you are worrying about this right now. I'm Sahar, the co-founder and project manager of Money Sensor, and here we have a solution for this problem. With only one AI-powered Money sensor, you can monitor all appliances in your home remotely with a mobile app. Unlike smart plugs, we can monitor lights, oven, and other devices where smart plugs cannot be connected physically. The sensor is using AI to detect the unique electrical signal of each home device. Inside the app, you can get the details of your electricity bill, active devices, and energy-saving recommendations. If something is left on, you immediately receive a notification. For example, even Sber Boom can notify your child or someone at home to turn off the device. We already started our pilot project with Rosseti, the largest power grid company in Russia, and they confirmed that the technology is working and meets their diversification goals. We aim to expand from Russia to BRICS market with construction companies, SMEs, and utility partners. We offer them white label solution. This is the first time this technology is fully developed in Russia. We collected our own data set, we trained the algorithm on it, and we enhanced the accuracy significantly. This is our family. Ilya Komishev is the founder of the Money Sensa from Russia, and we have a strong team of engineers and PhDs with dozens of scientific papers published in prestigious journals. These companies based in Russia, we are a Skolkovo resident, we secured 7 million rubles, and now we are seeking for 50 million rubles of investment and partnership for mass-scale production. Instead of worrying about your devices, use one sensor and get all insights you need. Thank you so much.
Спасибо большое. Я думаю, что все тоже подумали, почему Могильян.
Thank you very much. Now everyone is thinking, why is Sakhar Mogimilian from Russia? The startup is from Russia.
I'm from Iran.
From Iran?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. It's interesting that from Iran you're not so expressive as written here. I don't agree with this.
Okay.
Okay, all the best
Thank
for
you
you.
so much.
Шикарно. Максим Лепилин и компания.
Maxim Lipilin and Glazart. Let me say right away that Glazart has already attracted at least one round of investment from the investors in this jury. That's not surprising. Maxim is an average of 15 years of entrepreneurship experience, and by the end of the year, he is going to issue a book on how to create a startup. And he's also crossed the Bosphorus Strait, and he is a cross-continental serial entrepreneur. Maxim, the floor is yours. Right now, as absolutely any engineering structure is being built, you get a budget cost of 100 million rubles if you have the cost of 1 billion. But we can help you with that. You can use a model of that real site before you install the equipment and measure what it's going to be like to build it. Our model works really well. We build a digital twin. You need to go to the real site, upload the 3D model, and then you would do an error-free installation. This is not a theory. This is something that has been confirmed by real cases in civil construction. That accelerates acceptance and commissioning by 40%. Whenever we use reinforced concrete, defects are reduced by 70%. We work in shipbuilding, in construction, and also in such a complex area as oil and gas. This system works without any internet, under any climate, using regular telephone. Most importantly, it only takes 60 minutes to implement this program. We sell annual subscription license and off-the-shelf solutions for the interests. We have been growing in 1 year by 4 million. We want to scale up because foreign competitors have left the market. Only startups are here. We have 25 projects in Russia and abroad. We have already had sales and implementations. Our goal is 300 million rubles by 2027. That's realistic because the average bill of our client is 10 million rubles. And we're already implementing AI. I have 15 years of experience in creating startups. I've had several exits, and we've had professional professors and engineers of such systems. We need 26 million rubles for a share in the company, and we're also looking for a pilot with construction and industrial companies and also with the shipbuilding industry. Glazar is a construction site without any mistakes. Please join us. Thank you, Maxim. Those who have been building, and most of the members of the jury panel are among those ranks, understand how difficult it might be, and we'll definitely talk about it after we have this session completed, because this is definitely of interest to me personally. Now, you cannot be a builder with the stress resistance of 50%. These people have it at the level of 150 people. Nothing touches them. So be friends with the builders and increase your stress resistivity and resistance. And the next picture is Fluctual. It was founded by someone who participated in the development of the Martian rover, which is now on Mars. And he gets on the stage so calmly. It's Ruslan Mananov. Please tell us about your Fluctual. Did you know that robots sometimes need to go to a gym? Hello, my name is Ruslan. I'm the founder of Fluctual. What you see in front of you is a self-driven loader robot with the software of the producer. In real life, loaders work slowly, and that slows down logistics. But if you train its digital twin in a gym, the robot can be quicker to get ready and will be more productive. Right now, robots can come in different shapes and forms. It's important to train them and coach them for different scenarios of work. That's expensive, and that's because of the complex integration. It takes months sometimes, but the experts that do this, they are quite expensive. It's hard to find them on the market. Fluctual Sim is a virtual gym for the robots that changes the rules of the game, allowing you to train any robot, and you can then move those skills smoothly. It is available to junior and middle level experts and accelerates development fivefold. Our system is a real deep tech in robotics based on reinforced learning algorithms and two different physical engines. It makes you a resilient and resistive system that can respond well to transfers. We already tested the nucleus. We've had the first successful release. We are getting a library of digital twins, and we have been collecting the stands for this so that we would want to reduce a lack of personnel. We have candidates of science, authors of several patents and publications, and the overall experience in robotics is more than 15 years across our company, and we can therefore roll this out into the market. We are attracting 50 million rubles at the seed round for the share in the company. Let's robotize the world with Fluctual. Thank you. Thank you, Ruslan. That's a very stable profile that you got. It's all clear why you were dealing with the Mars rover and how you're training the robots. The robots need a profile like this. Thank you. Thank you very much, and the best of luck to you. The next is the founder of a startup who came to us from India. The startup's name is Edgeable. The founder's name is Jagantakit. He's got 18 years of experience in semiconductors. He published more than technical articles in 28 countries. He knows everything about chips and microelectronics. Jagan?
Hello, everyone. Think about NASA's Mars rover. When AI model drops its accuracy, it's retrained. Data is sent back all over to the Earth, and the Earth will retrain and send it again. This is wasting a lot of months. That's called edge degradation. Unfortunately, the same problem happened here on the Earth. Edge models degrade in weeks. Factories losing almost $100K for every day, and recovery time takes larger than and more than 8 weeks. Our solution is Edgeable, the world's first self-learning edge AI chip that can infer directly on the edge. Unlike a traditional AI that can use the cloud and stops at the inferencing, our Edgeable is learn, act directly on the edge. No internet, no downtime. Right now, we are building on the eMMC. Right? Tomorrow, it's our own ASIC chip. So we have, the market size is huge. There is a $92 billion possibility by 2030. So there is a possibility for every year 26% of increasement. With our self-learning edge AI, there is a possibility of having a 15% increase of the market size. The applications are limitless, starting from the industrial automation towards the autonomous cars and adapt to cruise control and even the geostationary areas, edge is everywhere. So we are already live. We deployed almost 25 different models on the factories and the cars. And right now we are trying to expand our models, and we have a revenue of $350K, and right now we are trying to increase our revenue by $2 to $3 million by ARR by 2026. I bring 18 years into semiconductor industry, almost published 30 different papers and a risk-fied designer. We have multidisciplinary team that has both AI and ML and even the semiconductor. We are right now scaling globally. So we are raising 3 million that includes both our chip cost along with our deployments, and we are open to collaborate industrial, automotive and surveillance companies in Russia and BRICS area. We are edgeable. We are infer, act, learn directly on the edge. Thank you.
Спасибо. Вот эта картинка
Thank you. This is
really interesting.
Thank you.
Несговорчивость.
Thank you.
non-ability to not be amenable. Okay, thank you. You just need to know one word in English to explain everything. That's thank you. Whenever we talk about construction, I'm in charge of construction right now, the second oldest profession, and I'm asking the Tyler robot, why do they build dancing robots? Give me a Tyler robot. I need it. And Roman Tratsenko is nodding. But there is this topic that buildings need to be built not by the tilers, our masons, but by a very good quality 3D printing. Maxim Bezrukov and his Arkhot construction company will talk about 3D printing on a large construction site. We're going to be able to print your house, new house, in a week's time. Today, construction is the most technologically backward area. As a result, we have this problem of millions of homes, and there's a shortage of manpower to build them fairly quickly. Only in Russia, this problem is estimated at billions of dollars. We're changing approach to construction by using robotics and 3D printing. We have developed a very broad line of 3D prints, from digital prints to the large machines that are printing houses right on the construction site. Our solutions are aimed at building affordable and fast-building homes that will replace traditional technology, will make construction as simple as Lego construction, and we will replace the systems with robot and control systems. We can reduce your cost by 50% and turn months of work into weeks. And this is our home that is possibly going to become yours in any part of the world. We've already proven the quality of these homes. Our printers have a high quality and the quality of the surface material. And our team includes experts in construction, robotics, and business development. We have already implemented 20 projects and got 40 million of revenue in several areas. We have 4 patents. Our technology is a new generation compared to the competitors. We cooperate with the largest corporations and developers. We sell them printers, and we offer them printing services. Right now, we are attracting 40 million rubles to scale up from the construction of homes to whole villages, open a 3D printing workshop, and got 200 million rubles in profit. And join us. Thank you very much, Maxim. If you do it 2 times quicker, then you would not get 256 million in revenue, but it will be 10 times more than that, or maybe 100 times that, because it's a great problem for everyone who's dealt with construction ever. That's a good profile, but you need to be more self-confident, and you will succeed. You have to be very self-confident when dealing with construction. Thank you very much. We already built a small project for Sber Univer. Thank you. We are moving forward. Good luck to you. And again, talking about construction, the puzzle home, Alexei Gorulev. 5 companies in digital construction has already been exited. He built a vaccine factory during COVID, and he is in charge of the Committee on Digitalization and Construction. If you look at his entire team, out of the 4 individuals, they have 70 years of experience in construction and 11 children among them. Alexei, I cannot say any more about this. Alexei, talk about the puzzle house. A mortgage loan is a developed a conveyor belt. And of course, when it comes to credits for building, that means a lot of assessments, and that's quite expensive. And at the same time, it's a market of 5 trillion rubles, private homes, with a credit potential of 2 trillions, which is something the banks cannot use more than 5% of. But now contractors don't have access to the credit market. There are risks, and the burden was moved from the retail to the corporate part of the bank, and the issuances have become a manual process. And as we make this a conveyor belt, that will enable us to use this as an approach to dealing with the problem with the credit crunch. The banks will be able to issue credits fast with minimum risks.
We have digitized the entire customer journey. Customers, as they go through the journey, they get all the puzzle elements, and this helps us to make the loan requests, make a scoring for 90 seconds, and use 1,500 parameters to check the property and automating it all for the developers. 2 trillion rubles will be the market share for the loan, and our solution will be, in terms of the volume, the same as one of the largest construction companies in Russia. We have a great top management team, and we can make our competitors our partners. We help people to build, and we earn at every development. The integration with the Sber ecosystem will help us to get 70% of the market share, and Sberbank will be able to give loans for 1.5 trillion rubles. That will be transparent and under control. So let's build a house together.
Алексей, как бы это отреагировать правильно?
Alexei, it's hard to respond to your speech. Let's talk together after your speech. Let's discuss the mortgage opportunities. Thank you for the idea. Because I have a couple of responses. If you become the main one on the market, then we should invest in you. Only together. We can do it only together. Anyway, all the success to you, Alexei. Thank you. We can wrap up this section, and let's look at the perfect match. This is about Alexei. Great profile. You know, I didn't need to add some inspiration here. And let's look at the matches. Looks great. Arseny Radzinsky. What things do you share with Abid Refik? That's a very hard question. I think, what would you recommend to Abid? Or maybe you could recommend to some of the other startups that you went into your field of attention. I think all presentation kind of lack the picture of the competition, because first of all, when the pitch session is very short, I would recommend the teams to focus on the positive cases of the companies that have already achieved some success. And if you could explain how can you replicate that success, that would be a fantastic thing to do. Another recommendation, I mean, we see that the companies are diverse, very promising, so I do wish everyone to be more attentive, to pay more attention to the presentations of others, and to leverage their ideas, because sometimes some of the projects are duplicated. You see that there are the same ideas, and the projects have to spend, and sometimes, I mean, it takes years for the projects to mature, and sometimes they're still in the startup stage. Thank you very much. I can see that someone is writing about startups. Danila, yeah, maybe you have some recommendations, or what are your insights for these startups? I have a list of all companies. I rated them. I can say that the pitches were interesting. The overall approach to pitches, to the pitch session was interesting, was innovative, new. I liked 5 companies in total. We are going to discuss them on the investment committee for sure. The neuroplasticity, I'm very much interested in that. Training robots, that's the future. So I do believe that if you can do anything in Russia about robots, so you need to focus on the brains and their training. This is something that we can deliver on the very high level. Some other technologies that we have seen that were very promising. One of the technologies is being implemented a bit longer than it should, but it's pretty promising. Yeah. Thank you, Danila. And we're moving to the 5th wrapping up section of our pitch sessions. We'll only have 4 startups, but the topic is very intriguing. AI for personal growth. And we're starting with a startup that is called WeHive. It's from UAE. The head of the startup, the founder, has been working in Emirates, and he was heading the innovations department, and he is called Milay Jace Dixon. Please, Milay, you have the floor.
We unlock value through personalized media, helping your customer to react, interact, and buy your product. 40% of your business comes from existing customers. But the problem is, businesses spend too much time on too many tools to create generic content that people don't click, and also no personalization where people don't convert. And that's exactly why we have built an all-in-one conversational AI studio. Imagine you're launching a new credit card and you want to broadcast this to your customers. Now let me take you through 3 simple steps and show you how it's done. First, we create AI personas to generate videos that with custom voice, language, and tone, and distribute this to your customer. The customer is able to react, interact, and buy the product, helping you as a business to upsell and cross-sell the product. Enterprises pay $15,000 per month for personalized media outreach. We closely work with our partners at Lenovo, Presight, and Lenovo to co-sell the product into enterprise accounts. Today, we have 5 clients and 4 POCs with major banks in the UAE. We are an award-winning company recognized by the Dubai government for Enterprise Tier AI seal, starting with our days at Emirates Airlines building customer experience products together. We hope to expand into Russia to work with enterprises to explore personalized media solutions. Join us to create a future where every moment is personalized and truly interactive. Spasiba.
Спасибо. Спасибо.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Very much the profile of the Arab Emirates.
It's like Arabic notes here in your profile that I have recognized. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Verbatica, Nikita Savilov. Это
Verbatica from Nikita Sagilov, UAE. Nikita was a professor of Arabic language for 8 years and decided to, why not make a startup? Please, Nikita, you have the floor. Hello.
Good afternoon.
It is my pleasure to welcome Verbatica, our platform for the corporate language learning, Chinese, Arabic, English, and Russian language. Why our project is that unique? You need to look at the fact that only 9% of the employees in the corporations can speak foreign languages to resolve the tasks with international partners. That means that up to 67% of revenue by the companies is lost because they do not go to the new markets and they fail the negotiations. Well, you should get employees who speak the languages. Yet, according to stats, companies spend up to 25% more per month for these employees. It's more expensive, 25% more expensive than Verbatica. We help to learn languages and scale. Verbatica is an end-to-end solution that includes the mobile app, tutor sessions, and AI assistants. We have created our own online platform where your employees will be able to work with the trainers. We have a personal profile with the schedule, our mobile app. I'm very proud to say that this is the only mobile app that helps to develop all your language skills, including speaking and listening and reading and other things. And our AI tutor can ask questions, can speak with the student, can check grammar and check essays in real time, delivering the feedback. We have used all the models that we developed in-house, and we also have our RAG system, and we also added GigaChat. Thanks to that, we teach Russian language to foreign employees. Thanks to GigaChat, there was a 6% growth in terms of the accuracy. We have worked with Yango Kirniskaya, and we have a fantastic team. We know how to scale projects. We are one of the best startups in education in UAE, and we have built trust and relations with Kandinsky Clement, Man Visa, Plehanov University, Mohammed bin Zayed University in Dubai. Verbatica is not just an app or some virtual school. This is a tool that closes all the language needs of the corporation. It is a way to connect Russia with China, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and other countries. Thank you. Nikita, thank you. Everything looks great. Ensuring the system-wide approach, and you'll get fantastic results. Thank you very much. Bloxley is the name of our next startup. Roman Alexeyenko is its founder. We have a couple of it has a couple of co-founders. The one make games in Hello Park. The second one opened 60 training courses for the school children, and all about that is going to be discussed at this pitch session. Hello. When I was a kid, I loved video games, but everything has changed when I learned that the games have to be coded. They do not appear from air. Games became the backbone of my development in IT. TikTok and tablet PCs are used by children actively. That means the deficit of attention. We need to show the kids what happens under the screen. And this is how the kids become developers of the video games. But you cannot teach school kids coding because Scratch and other things are not recommended by the government and used in school. We have decreased the threshold for game development, and it is included in the Russian registry of the software. Within it has a new programming language. You can use the 3D builder, and the young school kid can actually build its own Tetris with these elements in 15 minutes. We also have a plan for the schools, for the teachers, so that means that you will have a hobby session with the kids related to IT. 50 state public schools and the leaders of the education are using Bloxel to educate children. In September, we doubled our audience and opened 40 new sessions, new vocational hobby centers with the schools, and B, we will go to the international market. We need partners to work with the key children, with investors, and with the Ministry of Education. The digital reality is going to come soon. You have to know its laws, so you need to support the kids. And if you become one of the creators, you will have a great contribution and a great share to play. Thank you. Such a fantastic ending of the presentation. May you have strength and money full on. And the last startup is called Mate, and Ayush Singhal from India. A huge development experience and founder, worked in Twitter, Google, AI, scaling. So please, Ayush, you have the floor.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ayush Singhal. Software powers everything we use today, but less than 1% of people know how to code. What's even worse, developers spend half of their time in fixing errors rather than actually building new solutions. And today's tools doesn't overcome this problem either. IDEs lack context, fully dependent on clouds, and often ignore security. The reason? Slower development, higher cost, and more risk. Presenting CodeMate AI, which is your full-stack AI coding agent that runs on your environment. It helps you converting your ideas into working application. And it's just one aspect of it. It can help you write code, fix errors, do entire code review, all with organization knowledge and built-in safeguards. Think of it as an autonomous teammate that codes responsibly and understands the language you speak, English, Spanish, Russian, whatever language you speak. Since launch, we have onboarded more than 100,000 users across the globe. We work with companies like Intel, Qualcomm, Dell, and one of the largest companies of the world, ranging from banking, financial industries, to e-commerce and education. We are targeting $31 billion market opportunity, which is increasing multi-folds from last 2 years, ranging from developers to non-developers as well. And this is a team which is empowering the growth with alumni from Google, Twitter, and McKinsey, and advisors from Microsoft and Pinterest. And we're looking to expand into Russian markets and open to investors, partners, and integration with Giga-code models as well. We are raising $2 million of our seed rounds and looking for more interested people to join us in shaping the future of software development and making your language as the programming language. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayush. So, be more resilient to stress and you will success.
Yeah.
Thank you. All the best for you. Thank you for coming. Дорогие друзья, мы завершаем.
Friends, we are wrapping up, and in the end, I would like to ask every jury member to have 1 minute quick speech, on address on your experiences. What did you feel? Thank you very much. We have seen quite a lot of very promising presentations. I think that more rounds of investments will be raised. Everyone will be successful, I think. There are 4 projects that are going to be put in our pipeline for sure. We might actually invest quite a lot in them. So thank you very much. Thank you, Danila. Yes, as I have said before, this is a non-trivial session. That assessment is really something. The pitch presentations were remarkable, I think, so thank you for that. A couple of companies are going to be put in our pipeline. We're going to do the due deal and put it on the committee. And I would like to say that the event is organized at the highest level. So I would like to thank Sber. Well, Sber and City of Moscow. That is a joint event. Yes, Arseny. Yes, I would like to support that. It's one of the best events that we have ever seen, that I have ever seen. That's 100%. Advance is one of the projects that we are going to discuss for sure. Another project with ESG, I think, like the startup that is working on sensors that helps to manage homes, the control homes. And the last project that I looked at, Fluptia, I think, is a very promising project, and I think that, well, I mean, with the proper technical expertise, we will get it in the portfolio. Thank you.
Let's listen to all of the professional investors. Arthur. Yes, Alexander, thank you. I will join the chorus of the previous speakers. Thank you for the warm hospitality. I would also point out that you've selected the areas that seem to be very promising, and you've arranged them into these batches. For example, all healthcare projects are going to be analyzed by us thoroughly, and I think we will discuss more than half of those healthcare-related projects related to that. We will discuss them with our investment committee. As for cognitive functions, we're building a holding company that will deal with that. We'll definitely talk to those who presented this case. I'd like to thank all of the presenters and pitchers for their talks, even those who are not necessarily our direct interest as far as investment is. I will definitely introduce to those who are spin-offs from our company. We'll match them. Thank you very much, Arthur. Vladimir Kiriyenko. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of the participants. That's a major achievement and big victory for you. And thanks to this creative approach, you are infecting with your ideas not just the investors that are looking at this with interest, but also a great number of people who may have doubted themselves or tried to try their hand at something else. But this diversity of projects shows that in entrepreneurship and startups, you can always show your individuality, boldness to try yourself in new areas. I would like to congratulate all of the participants, a great level of participation and indeed a great diversity of projects. I would like to thank separately to Sber for your system investing in the startup area. We believe that quantity gets translated into quality, and we've seen multiple growth in startups that started with an idea. In a very short span of time, they were able to reach the level of ruble unicorns. And thank you, and a good day for you and successes with you. We're acting, of course, with our partners, with VK, with T-Bank and other partners. And that is very important to us. Thank you very much for your support. And of course, we also act together with RBK. Grigory Berezkin, you have an excellent studio here. Thank you. RBK is streaming direct from here, as far as I know. And it's been a great event. It's quite inspiring. A lot of young people, a lot of great ideas. All of them are very cool. Thanks to the organizers. And Alexander, you are a very professional MC. I was looking at you, and I had no other choice. When a professional is looking at you, you have to match their expectations. That was great. Mr. Gref, that has been an excellent event. Thank you. Boris Titov. Thank you. Indeed, I'd like to thank Sber and the entire team of Sberbank, Mr. Gref. It was very useful and beneficial. I'm taking away from here at least 5 or 6 projects. Our project office in Abrau-Durso will have their plate full. Fashion design is a very interesting project, how to shorten the way from the idea to a shelf of a ready product and anything that's related to marketing. And of course, we are going to build homes using the 3D printing technology. Thank you. That's a deal. Veronica? I would like to thank all of the organizers for the event. It's not just interesting, but also useful. I can tell about this from my perspective. I was looking at this from two angles. I was trying to feel what kind of image of strategic future and Russia's place in it are we discussing? What are the new ideas, breakthrough technologies we are going to have that will lead to systemic solutions that Russia would be able to offer the world? And today's startups are developing new technologies and new areas that we could piggyback on and come to new markets. As for the strategic planning horizon, there were a lot of interesting ideas. So as we can search for ideas, and we have noted them all down, jotted them all down, and will be using that information for our planning. And I would like to wish all of the participants, including myself, to enhance our competences on presentation skills, and not just the technologies, but be able to show the rest why you are better in just 2 minutes, so without overburdening your speech with terminology, without making it too hard for the audience. Learn to really grab the attention of your audience, and that is the skill that you really need to, enhance and hone every day. Thank you very much. Alexei Repik. Thank you for gathering us all here, and especially thank you for bringing us here and not someone else. We are growing thanks to each other, and we are learning to understand what was presented here today. Some things were extraordinary, some things were bright, some things were presented well, and usually by the pictures. I really liked several projects. I'm gonna say that I really enjoyed those that I don't know anything about. The ones that I am knowledgeable about, I didn't see them profound enough, but of course we will be looking at the contents of them tomorrow. I can tell you one thing, and to be honest, I really wanted to to have my blood tested for lipidome to see whether I have an attention deficit disorder, because it was hard for me to focus on some of the presentation. It all was convincing. It sounded convincing, and the GigaChat confirmed it. But as Veronica, I didn't quite, in many of the pitches, I didn't hear what makes them stand out, what makes them better. But I can tell you one thing. You have us. You have Moscow Startup Summit. You have Sber as a friend, comrade, and mentor. It gathered us all together, you and us. And I'm talking about us, the pitchers, and the audience. It has given us a boost. Some just got a slap on the back, and others may have been given a rocket or missile thrust. So I would like to wish you all the best of luck and trust and can be confident in yourselves. Mr. Graf? I would like to tell everyone this. Thank you very much. Thank you to all members of the panel of judges. They are very busy people, and thank you for investing your time in this. I think this alone is a great investment in our people. Your comments, your presence here, the ability to socialize with you, and the assignments that you're going to give your teams to study these pitches is another important matter. Secondly, we have here 3,700 attendees. That is higher than the expectations we had among all of the organizers. And for the first summit, that is more than what exceeds the expectations on the first summit, the first day of it. Secondly, I wanted to express my gratitude to all of the startuppers and everyone who's been involved in screening them and training them. You've spent many hours, a lot of time, doing that. And I'm sure that we need to study the comments that the members of the jury made so that you could, again, meet those expectations going forward. Those were very, very valuable comments, and we need to make sure that we can improve upon what we had been doing before. Number three. I've already sent data to my colleagues on 3 of the startups. I hope that they will study them in detail. We'll see how we can help them and they can help us achieve certain new interesting objectives in these areas. At least 3. I've seen them. Maybe my colleagues will have seen more. It seems to me that next year we would need to build a giga chat investor so that we would train the pitches, and we would then perhaps have more analytical materials that provides the background for what they've done, because the 3 minutes should be spent on capturing or catching one's attention. And I agree with Alexei that it is impossible in principle, and we miss that, of course, to make decisions. You really want to hang on to something and make the decision, but that may not have been enough. So let's try next time to be within that bandwidth of expectations. And I would like to present our wine to members of the jury that was made using AI from our Mria winery. Hopefully you will be able to taste it and really give due to the quality of our winemakers and the quality of our AI. And as talking to you, Alexei, as the connoisseur of wine, I hope that it will be to your liking. And I would like to wish all of us more startups, and as many as possible of them, and a lot of boldness and the desire to move forward, even if it seems like you're in a dead end. But a dead end, as Alexander Bell said, is something that drives the ability to see new doors, 2 new doors that open in that dead end. The important thing is not to get stuck in that end, and I wish all of us a lot of inspiration. Thank you. Thank you, dear friends, and we've all gathered hard commitments for 1,200,000,000, and that's already a commitment to invest 1,200,000,000 rubles. Let's give it up for this amount, and that's a lot of money. And thank you to the investors who've invested. And let's take a group photo with all of these startups. I would like to thank you all, those who are joining us online, those who are here at Sber City. Our program will continue. We'll have a lot of interesting activities and sessions ahead of us, including we are going to talk about how one can become a unicorn. And all the best to you, and have a great day. Thank you.